Hey there, good morning everybody. I have light going across me because the blinds can't go all the way down. I'm doing this at 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Happy Monday to you. I have no coffee. Oh, I have no coffee. But I've been awake since like 3:30, so I had coffee already. Anyway, I have my Vanny Cream Moisturizer with SPF 30 on already, and I'm just gonna get started. So today is Monday, and hopefully that if you wanted to see that, you'd be able to see it. I have these hairs always that seem to fall down. I'm going to get my nails done this morning, and I think I'm just going to do the same thing that I've been doing, which is the ombre French tip. And I'm going to go shopping today for decorations for my daughter's sprinkle. I think I told you she calls it a sprinkle, and that's the invitation that we got for the to send out to people was you're invited to a sprinkle, which I think is so cute. According to her, according to my daughter who's 30, you do a shower for the first baby. This is how it is nowadays, not when I was having babies or when my mom was having babies. But you have a shower for the first baby and then have a sprinkle for the second baby. I just like that name, sprinkle. I don't know. I like that word, I guess. So I actually woke up this morning kind of excited for the day. I ate some bacon and eggs. I'm gonna try and eat more protein and less carbs. I'm gonna try. I did color my hair this morning, although I'm not that great at it, and I'm doing it myself. So I can see some grays, but it's a lot better. And it'll look a lot better when my hair's down, which probably won't be down until the weather starts cooling off. I have to get on the ball here. And let's see. So we're going to go to Hobby Lobby. We're going to go to, I have something to take back to Amazon, which I take it to the UPS store in the same town as Hobby Lobby. And maybe that was too short. Anyway, and it's really easy. I'm so thankful. I remember like taking stuff back to stores when I was a kid, and it seemed like we stood there forever in line, and then it was this big, they had to fill stuff out, and this is so nice because you can kind of do it yourself, or they'll help you if you want help. So my dog is not going to play with her parents today because my daughter's coming over here. My little granddaughter, she is going through a phase right now where I'm trying not to pull out my white eyebrow hair. I want to, but my daughter, she was telling me, leave them, Mom, just color them. And she's right, because really eyebrows don't seem to, when you get to a certain age, they don't seem to really grow back. So I'm trying to leave it and just cover it up with color. But you can still see them. Anyway, my little grandbaby, she is going through a phase where actually, let me use this, Anastasia. She is, I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, if you're interested. I like a more cooler look for me. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, her little phase where she's like throwing fit at like a restaurant and stuff. And it was, whew, it was, and she is saying no and me instead of mine, but she says me. And my daughter and her grandpa and my husband and I were like, oh my gosh. And then but you know what? She's cutting teeth. She was cutting a molar also. So she just had a really hard time. I don't like that word meltdown. I don't like the latest and greatest, or not, I don't want to say greatest, but the latest used words. I don't know why that really bothers me. And the word meltdown kind of bothers me for some reason. It makes it sound kind of gentle. Maybe melt, you know, slow and melty. I don't know. So that part of the word sounds fine, but I don't know. I don't like to use the same words everybody else uses, I guess, out there in the culture. So she had a tantrum, let's just say. And my daughter handled it so perfectly. And I felt like Grandpa and Grandma handled it well as well, because nobody gave in to her, you know, which is really important for her. And it sounds like somebody's here, but nobody's supposed to be here. My dog's out there. That's what I like, having a German Shepherd. Just makes me feel safer. I don't know. Not that anybody's gonna come to my house, but you never know. Anyone who's had someone go into their house, like break into their house or show up in their doorway, thought that wouldn't happen to them either. You know what I mean? All right, so I don't know how this looks. I need to hurry. I don't know what time it is, but I'm going to use my little deal. Here I say I don't want to use words like the culture, but I use these that other women out there use. which is good. So I just put a little powder on my eyelids. I might have got some on my eyebrows. So I'm gonna take the little spoolie deal out of here. And I'm not teaching you how to do makeup at all. I figure since I'm putting my makeup on, might as well share what I'm using in case you are interested in knowing. And that's why I'm just showing them to you. And some videos I won't show you at all because I've already shown it. And I pretty much use oftentimes the same things every day. So now remember I was telling you I did not care for the e.l.f. So please let me know. This is the e.l.f. blush. Did not care for it. Let me know if you do. Maybe if it's put on with something else at the same time, you know, like moisturizer. No, I don't know. Some liquid of some sort to kind of help it get along. And so I'm going to go ahead and use this is in the color Shroom. Come on. Funny. You doing okay? Funny. Are you doing okay, honey? It's okay. I don't know if you can see her. You probably can see her. She's a little bit afraid of that fan. Anyway, it's kind of sad when they get to that age where they start having tantrums, and some kids don't have tantrums at all. And she's like, my husband, I was telling you that he's been working on our window frames, the exterior window frames. They look great. And so there's a big ladder outside, and we're outside with her, and she's never by herself, and someone's always watching her. But she goes over to the ladder, and he's there, and he was with her. And she starts climbing. She actually has kind of this climbing thing at her house, which is really cool. She climbs up, and then she slides down. And she's been doing it for quite a while. She's very, like, brave, and, like, she doesn't even know she's being brave. So when her mother, my daughter, was a baby, hopefully that looks okay. She was pretty cautious little baby. I mean, she would try things, but you'd have to help her, you know, help her along. Here's the julep in black cherry. Look. By the way, this is on the other end. Whoops. This is on the other end. That's one end, and it's really nice. It's like a little sponge thing that you can, you know, move this around with this eyeshadow. But I think my daughter, she was so good. That's what I was saying, I think. She just was so calm. And it was in a restaurant, and she stayed so calm and just said, no, that's not what you're going to do. Or I forgot what her words were. But she's like, she just did so perfect. And I'm just so proud of her, because it's not easy. She almost went into quiet mode. And I think that and peaceful mode, I think that was really helpful. Not at first, because she just kept, wah! And people are looking. It's hard when you're in a restaurant, but you have to do what's best for the kid. And then we did. Leave, because we were done eating anyway. So there's that. Let me put a little mascara on. I'm going to go to my friend's with a wet head. My hair's wet right now. And then afterwards, I'm going to run home, and I'm going to fix my hair. Hopefully it won't be dry, but almost a lot more drier than it is right now. You know what I mean? And then my daughter and my little grandbaby will come over. And this is a lash paradise. And then we will do some shopping, which I hope that I can make this a nice party for her. It's coming up, and I have nothing, so. And I don't really know how to do it. And there are some people coming that I'm not super comfortable with, but it's not for me, it's for her. It's her party. So I'm glad for the people that are coming, but I don't know a lot of the people either. Okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this on, the Color Stay. And you know, I just put a tiny bit. I need to put some whatchamacallit, some bronzer on my skin that's showing, maybe before I go to the store. So I'm not at Costco looking, you know, different. Okay, I guess that's all. That's it for today. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. I might see you later, or I'll see you in the morning. Okay, for sure. All right.